Hey, guys.
Hey, how are we doing? I'm excited to be here for a Friday lunch hour Mega Bar Bingo Vikings edition. We've got a great lineup of 11 games for you guys. We got total prizes, as you can see there, over $5,300. And you got 40 seconds left to get enrolled. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards a game. Well, we've had an amazing week, basically since Friday when the Friday last week, we started our 2-hour Jackpot Hunter edition.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have a game day, but we've been going those 2 hours 7 days a week since then. We had 3 jackpots go out on that Friday. Of course, here in Jackpot Hunter, we had Mrs. Yags getting almost $25,000.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, in a span of 2 weeks since the Yags got back from Vegas.
I've just been killing it.
Yeah, it's like $35,000 in 3 jackpot wins by Mrs. Yag. So it's been insane. But we've actually had, counting from Saturday through today, we've had 14 jackpots go out in the last week. One, of course, being the AK Lucky, winning over $184,000.
Oh, yeah. And then this week's jackpots are averaging around $18,000, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think that's what good old Jackpot Jen said.
Okay, here we go. Brittany B. over at American Legion Monticello making short work of that line prize. We're working on this large M of $25, and there is that jackpot coverall of $52.38. We'll see if somebody can take that on game number 1. Well, you know, we've had a little bit of a switch up of where you can find our streaming broadcasts, but they are always available every time we are on air here. You can see us on the Pilot TV at your local location, but you can also go to the Player Connect app, and if you haven't signed up that, you go to pgl.world, you sign up for a PGL account, and then you can get the Player Connect app.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can watch us every time we're on air right on your phone, and that's a great way to watch us. So there's Donkey out there, just 3 balls away, and we're only at 30 balls. So, and then a famous singer out there, Leonard Skinner, is out there as well.
Good to see Leonard S. out there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen made the joke of Leonard Skinner in a while.
Exactly. Good. If that was Britney S., our line winner,
Yeah.
then I think that maybe that was Britney Spears and we had Leonard Skinner out there. But
Or it's Britney.
Well, good to have everybody out there playing. We'll see if we can get this jackpot out in 52 balls in a game number 1. Like I said, we've just been so many jackpots. Last night, we finally ended our Wipeout Blackout marathon. It was in the 3rd day, and we finally had a coverall progressive jackpot go out to Chrissy over at Delvan. She won $9,627.46. Congratulations to her and ending the marathon.
Oh, yeah, there's Miller Time winning, very fittingly, Miller Time winning the large M at Lakes Bar and Grill in Lakes Crystal.
Yeah. That's kind of the way I felt when we got done with that, 6-hour broadcast or whatever we did on Wednesday night. I was like, "Ooh, Miller Time."
Miller Time. Well, it's a Friday, so maybe Miller Time for a lot of you guys out there. It is So Dumb winning at Corner Bar in Goodhue. I saw So Dumb out there. Maybe it's the same So Dumb that stuck with us playing all those games of
Wipeout Blackout?
Wipeout Blackout when we played all the way till 9:30.
Yeah, it was crazy. We went on the air at 4 o'clock, played till 9:30. We, of course, are in here in the studio an hour before that to get the studio all set up, get everything ready for the broadcast, make sure everything's right with the script and everything like that. And so, and then there's turning everything out, getting out of the studio and everything. So it was a full day's work. And, of course, I had produced the lunch hour broadcast.
Yeah.
It was a long day, but, hey, it's
super fun. Got out some massive jackpots.
Yeah.
I think we got out 5 total in the broadcast.
Yeah.
So 1 every hour that we were on.
Right.
Like,
it was so worth it. We had a great time doing it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Well, it's just like, it's those events that happen, and you got to be on air for them, and you got to do them. And guess what? It was awesome. So
it was a blast. The turnout was great, and we were able to give out in 100 $185,000 jackpot, pretty much.
Yeah. And, I mean, all the prizes, I don't know the total. Maybe someone could tell me that. But on that evening, the total prizes we gave out between jackpots, regular winnings, all those kind of stuff, I don't know what it was, but it had to be close to $200,000.
For sure.
But it was a bunch of money, and it was great to do it. And we've kind of gone a little bit viral on our celebration.
That was super fun. Even the Vikings saw it.
Yeah. They commented they really liked it. They liked that I had some Vikings gear on at the time. Maybe this is from where we coach high school football. Maybe they'll send us some merch too for me supporting the logo. Well, so we had a great time that night, and we had rehearsed what was going to happen when someone won that for months, and so we're glad we were able to do that. Well, if you watch it, you can see we truly rehearsed through that.
Oh, yes. So well rehearsed. Well rehearsed. If you want to hear me screaming like Elmo, there is
Chrissy was at Johnny M's. I apologize. The name that was on my screen was not correct. It's Johnny M's on that progressive jackpot in I had the name right. I had the amount right. I did not have the location right, and so I apologize for that. But that is the correct. Johnny M's is where Chrissy won that jackpot at last night in the Wipeout Blackout. So sorry to interrupt you there. I just got that breaking news. So, anyways,
we're about 15 seconds until we're getting enrolled in game number 2 of 11. We have a wonderful jackpot of $5,267.
That's awesome.
Primed and ready to go out. It is a 52-ball coverall, and let's see if anyone can hit that number.
Yeah, carry the broadcast here while I'm making all the corrections in my notes here.
I see Hot Scott out there. Donkey only takes one. You're correct.
It does.
And if you're talking about what the ball's falling, or if you're talking about in taking a shot or something, it would only take one for me.
Yeah. It doesn't take a lot. I'm a lightweight, even though I'm nowhere near a lightweight.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got $27 on that line and large M, and then we are working on this jackpot, which is really, really nice.
There it is, winning the line prize. Tanya over at Maple Lake Bowl in Maple Lake. Tanya, isn't that the name of the ice skater?
Oh, Tanya Harding. Yeah. That's like an interesting movie. We've been talking movies all week, it seems like.
Yeah.
Just about good movies. And that's an actually interesting one.
Oh, really? Well done.
Yeah. So it's kind of where the characters actually talk to you on the screen sometimes.
Yes.
And it's so that's an interesting way they did it.
It's a mockumentary.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun. I mentioned it earlier, but make sure that you please sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including monthly newsletters that really has lots of great information in it. PGL.world, sign up today.
It's easy. Sign up for a PGL account, download the PGL app, watch us on broadcast.
Yep.
It's super fun. You can check in, type in some comments into the Player Connect app. We'll answer, chuck you some luck. It's a super good time.
There is a little bit of a lag of the full information getting to us on screen, so if you don't hear from us right away, we will get back to you as soon as we can. Well, we got Brittany B., who won in the game number 1, and splitting that with Douglas over at Sue's Penalty Box.
Oh, yeah, and let's see if we can get this out. We have 2 balls, and that's a little bit behind, so it could happen.
Could happen here.
And that jackpot's going to be rolling over to game number 3.
Yeah, it's just going to keep on growing, but we got a $41 must-go on a 25-cent card. That works for me. It might work for Yimmy, just 1 ball away. Once we get this out, we got to get into these player standings and location standings.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Gary over at Friends Bar and Restaurant in St. Cloud. Good job, Gary.
Yeah. We're going to have to stay on track here. I don't want to get behind on the script. We got to make sure everyone knows who are the top players and locations in the state of Minnesota here.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of players that have been killing it. we have a pretty long list right now.
We do.
Especially with all the people tied in 7th place.
7th is that's a lucky number, and it's apparently where a lot of people want to be right now. Well, we got just under 3 minutes to get enrolled, so this is a great time to do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have Alana, Sizzler, Honest John, Bad Flop Bob, Lucky Tim, Toods, S. Grunny, AJ Cool, 241, Daddy, Elsa Court, and Magic Mike, all tied at 3,000 points. Then in 3rd place, we have a whole bunch of people tied there as well. It's Towley, Slappy, Fred Trisha, and Claire's. Those are a lot of players that they've been in the standings for a while. They're all clumped together at that 3rd place spot. I'm going to wonder which one could come out dominant. In 2nd place, the big jackpot winner of $185, basically $85,000, was AK Lucky. They're in 2nd place right now, playing at the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park. And then in 1st place, winner of 3 jackpots already this season.
Yeah, already in the last 2 weeks, just since she's been back, she's won 3 jackpots.
In this very early season, has already won 3 jackpots. I think that's the lead for jackpot winnings.
Yes.
Mrs. Yags in 1st place in that jackpot hunter, playing over at Riverboat Depot in Sartell.
Yeah, and I think 2 of those were in Jackpot Hunter, but one's in Vikings. So
yeah, all in Sartell, even though I hear that Mr. Yags is telling people on Facebook that there's
I don't remember
no winnings that happen in Sartell.
Right, yeah, you're just letting them know. Not a lot of winning happening here in Sartell. You know, you might want to play in Bemidji or over in St. Cloud or something. Yeah, don't come to Sartell. No winning happening here. Those locations in Jackpot Hunter, we got a bunch of folks tied up in 6th place. We got American Legion Monticello, Eagles, Awantana, American Legion Fridley, the Sunset Grill, Spring Lake Park, Midtown Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, so that's in 6th place. All right. In 4th place, we got South Street Saloon in Mankato and Moe's over in Mounds View. In 3rd place, we got VFW Austin. In 2nd place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. And in 1st place, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Coon Rapids. One of the things I was going to say, we got just over 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game, is I think just because I've heard some of our broadcasters talking about that they're a little confused on how these rankings work. I mean, on how we'll jump from like in those player standings, it jumps from 3rd place to 7th place. And what you got to do to just figure this out is how many players have more points than you in whatever place you're on. So if you're in 7th place, there's 6 players that have more points than you. So that, that means that they may be like there is multiple players in 3rd place. So that creates a pushback of those players. It's just
so
6 players higher scores.
You combine the 3rd place, 2nd place, and 3rd place. You're going to get 6 places in total of 6 players that are ahead of those 7th place ties, and so that makes them 7th place.
Nikki says, haha, I'm the confused one. You're not the only one. I've heard other broadcasters having that confusion as well. We got Vinny over at Shooter's Bar Fountain in Wyckoff. So I think it might be common, and that's the reason I'm saying to our players, because they might be confused as well.
Yeah.
But it's actually you just count up how many players are ahead of you or how many locations are ahead of your location, and then you're that next number after that.
Oh yeah, you used to have when I was a really, really little kid. You had a character named Vinny, didn't you? That
I did.
We used to do for church skits.
Yeah, I did. I used to play Vinny for the kids program.
It was amazing. He had this whole accent character.
Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time, were you on rollerblades or something coming on?
I did go on rollerblades on there. That was very dangerous on the stage. The biggest.
You've always been an entertainer.
I have. Probably the funniest Vinny. Then we'll get off this topic because no one cares about this. But this is broadcasting gold, I'm sure. But was that I walked into your guys' school.
There's Wormy winning that large M at Maple Lake Bowl. Good job, Wormy.
And I walk into the office to say something to the people at the office at the school. And you were in elementary school. This is your elementary school. And so, and there was another little kid in the office, and he's like, that guy, that's Vinny. He's in disguise, but that's Vinny. like that.
Like you were that.
My real life, I was in disguise.
You were in disguise. That is great. That's hilarious. Well. We're playing some Vikings bingo, so might as well go over some Vikings bingo player standings.
For sure.
In 10th place, we have a tie with Not Lucky and Wooly. Seems a little lucky if you're 10th in our rankings.
That's correct.
Then in 8th place, we have another tie between Joni and Mrs. Yags. Mrs. Yags being in both standings. Yeah, Mrs. Yags being in both standings.
Right.
In 5th place, there's a three-way tie, but not Howie, Hot Scott.
Just wanted to clarify that it wasn't Howie.
Yeah, it's not Howie. I swear, not Howie. Not Howie playing at St. Paul Park Legion and Hot Scott playing at Monticello VFW. Well, I'll hop right back into those Vikings bingo
Makes
standings.
me wonder if it is Howie. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, go into those things. Congratulations, all of our winners.
Howie Long?
It could be Howie Long, one of our favorite football players. Great defense, a Hall of Fame defensive end for the Raiders.
Or Howie Mandel.
Could be Howie Mandel. Very funny. The funniest
Very different.
Yeah,
Very different.
Funniest germaphobe I know is Howie Mandel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I think I was on 5th place.
Yeah.
There's a three-way tie at 5th place. We got Donkey, Mrs. T, and Alice. Then in 3rd place, we have a tie between Vinny and Bryzo. Then in 2nd place, Mad Dog. And then in 1st place, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon.
All right. Now I'm going to get in these location clans. We got a tie in 10th place. One of them is Carboni's Pizza and Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. The second one, I'm going to try to say this right. I got corrected on this today in a meeting, and then I'm saying it wrong.
We've been saying boudoirs.
Yeah, and it's Boudreaux's.
Yes.
Boudreaux's Bar in St. Cloud. I'm going to try, guys. I'm going to try. Be patient with me. Don't hate me. Maple View Lounge is in 9th place over in Maple View. In 7th place, we got another tie. Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Coon Rapids, and Frankie's Bar in St. Paul Park. In 6th place, Monticello VFW. In 5th, Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada. In 4th, Corner Bar Goodhue. In 3rd, Riverboat Depot Sartell. In 2nd, Sue's Penalty Box in Eveleth. And then, of course, in 1st place with 130,000 points is Titan Sports Saloon. Nice job, all of our locations and players. That's the best Jackpot Hunter, best Vikings bingo players and locations in the state of Minnesota. Kudos to you guys. You've just been rocking it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you guys like playing pilot games, you guys play a lot of pilot, and you want to get in your own suggestions, well, there's an opportunity that you can do that. Pilot now offers a monthly survey. You can provide feedback, insight, ideas, and even sign up to be interviewed. We take this input to heart and put it into action. Lots of great changes have come from these player insights, and if you are a member of PGL, you will automatically get these surveys as a part of our newsletter, but you will also find it posted on our Facebook if you would like to participate. Thanks in advance for your feedback. I mean, it does so much for us when we hear from you guys. We want to know what you guys like, and so then we can give you guys the best product that we can.
Absolutely. You guys make it all happen so that we can give lots of money to charities and do great work in your communities. And so, thank you for your insights so we can make the product better. Just 10 seconds left to get enrolled in this game number 4 of 11 of Vikings Bingo, and it's been a great start to this Friday lunch. Friday is just it always feels like, I work every weekend, but it always just feels exciting that it's Friday anyways.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that the Plaguers, they're ready for Friday, and they want to win a jackpot to start the weekend off right.
Yeah, absolutely.
They could spend a little bit more time at the bar if they win this money. And,
absolutely.
And so
then they can come out. We'll have a 2-hour broadcast on Saturday of Jackpot Hunter, but then we're coming right after that with 2 more hours leading right up to the Wild, our partners for the Let's Go Wild game.
I'm so excited.
Minnesota Wild. We're going to be here till the puck drops from 6 to 8. There we go.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people winning this. It's not Howie. WTF. Dive. Shrek. Donkey. Shrek and Donkey winning it together. Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations to all those winners. I love that Shrek and Donkey won it at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you
can't beat that.
You can't get much better than that. Congrats also to Not Howie, WTF, and also Dive. Just killing it.
Yeah, no, that is awesome. We couldn't have scripted it any better than that to have Shrek and Donkey out there at the same time. Well, we got a bunch of great national days, and the first one is one that I just love, and that's National Caregivers Day. Honors the healthcare professionals across the country providing long-term and hospice care. The celebration recognizes caregivers who provide quality, compassionate care every day. Yes, if you're a caregiver, professionally or volunteer-wise, that you are out there doing that work, that is amazing, and we couldn't get through this life without you guys. So we really appreciate you, and cheers to you. As one of our players did in their name, it's Miller time for you, caregivers. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
In that we're not sponsored by Miller Brewing Company or any of their affiliates. Here we go. Waste of over at Corner Bar Goodhue. It looks like they didn't waste their time. They won.
Oh, yeah. Getting a nice win of $29. Let's see if it can go out.
No.
Ooh, so close, and that means that jackpot's going to continue to grow, but we're still working on this $44 Musco coverall. I see DJ over at Maple Lake Bowls, real close, but Sue H swims in and gets the win, splitting that with DJ. Good job, Sue H and DJ.
Yeah, congratulations to both of you. This makes sense this next day on our national days because we've been talking all week, right? We had the Mardi Gras, so that was Fat Tuesday. Then, of course, we had Ash Wednesday. And for especially our Catholics out there, that Friday is usually fish fries, right? You got fish fries.
I love a good
fish fry season. It is definitely fun. But it's also like you're not supposed to eat meat other than fish on Fridays if you're Catholic, right? Mm-hmm. That's part of the thing. And so this next day fits right in with that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's National Tartar Sauce Day. Fabulous for dunking fries, fritters, and battered appetizers. Tartar sauce adds a zesty tang to fried foods. When you used as a sauce, it adds a creamy brightness to fish, chicken, beef recipes. As a marinade, it is excellent for grilling too. Mix it in a pasta, potato salad, add it to steamed vegetables, and tartar sauce completes a meal. I mean, tartar sauce, thebomb.com.
That's right. And especially when it is fish fry season. Dipping some of those fried fish in some tartar sauce.
I'm a big fan of fish fries.
Yeah.
I mean, that is good. Good eating.
That is true. We got speaking of good things, we got some more good things coming up in just less than 2 minutes. And that's right, it is round or game number 5 of a Vikings lunchtime. And we got another possibility at winning. We got total prizes of over $5,900. And it could all go out here on this game number 5. So we'll see if that happens. Well, one thing I always feel like I'm winning when you get some chocolate chip or some chocolate mints, right?
Oh, chocolate mints are so good.
Like immediately when I think of chocolate mints, I think of those little Girl Scout cookies, the chocolate mint.
Chocolate mints.
Yeah, that's what I think of. But anything with chocolate and mint in it, I'm pro. But not until after Lent because I committed on air to not have candy during the Lenten season. Yeah. So not until after Easter.
This is just temptation.
That's right. This is a temptation for me. If you did not make that commitment, you can enjoy this all day long. It's National Chocolate Mint Day. This holiday has been set aside for all chocolate mint lovers to eat their favorite treats all day long. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. I love me a good chocolate mint. I mean, chocolate mint ice cream, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't go wrong with it. I'm trying to think of where in a situation in a dessert where I haven't liked chocolate mint. I don't think I've ever disliked anything that had chocolate mint in it.
No, I'm a big fan.
It's good stuff. Well,
chocolate cinnamon, chocolate mint, chocolate peanut butter, chocolate you just take chocolate and you mix it with something else. Usually it works out decent.
Usually it's good. Chocolate, one of the most versatile candies.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're about 8 seconds until getting enrolled in this game number 5 of 11. Almost to game number 6, which you guys know is super lucky. Here's our next national day, National Lash Day. Promotes the love and need for true and false eyelashes. The day offers an opportunity to explore the benefits of fashion of lashes.
You know, it's kind of weird that on this week that we have National Lash Day, that is the first time in, the almost 26 years of marriage. Oh, here we go. Yimmy over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, taking that line prize. We're working on this large M of $31. So that your mother has tried false lashes.
Really?
Yeah, she started doing that. It's all due to TikTok. She's been seeing all kinds of TikTok stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, So there you go, lashes. So.
Do you have luscious lashes? I don't have the luscious lashes.
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I have no idea. So that probably means I don't.
I just kind of guess that I don't, but
yeah.
Maybe if I asked her, honey, she'd tell me I do.
Yeah, I think you do. I have no idea about any of these things, like what makes them, because I think length is the thing, right? I don't know. This is where I'm gonna give expertise to one of our players, or maybe Nikki as a producer or someone else that has more knowledge about this kind of stuff. Okay, and Nikki's she's clarifying. It's length and volume. So there you go, length and volume.
The mixture of both. National Lash Day. Go get your lashes done. Have some fun.
Well, this next National Day is a really great one as well. They've been all good today. Here we go. We got Tanya. That's the second win, at least, for Tanya out there over at Maple Lake Bowl. And we got a nice little run-up at this coverall jackpot.
Oh, yeah, and people are only 2 balls away already. This could be a good chance at getting this one out.
I'm going to hold off saying this last National Day until after we see if someone gets this.
This is intense right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We see if it happens. Because that lag's behind.
Oh, wow. 1 ball away. Wow, so close.
Nice job.
Leah, so close over at American Legion Fridley. But now we are going for that $47 must-go coverall.
Not bad on a 25-cent card, $47.
Oh, yeah, no, not bad at all. There is Julie winning at VFW Spring Lake Park. Good job, Julie.
Yeah, Spring Lake Park, that's been a lucky place, wasn't it? Isn't that where our AK Lucky was at? I know it was at Sunset Depot, and I believe Sunset Depot is in Spring Lake Park. Yeah, that's a lucky town here this week. A lot of money has flowed over there. Well, the last National Day that we got, this is an awesome one. This is National Vet Girls Rise Day. So it recognizes the immense dedication of nearly 2 million U.S. veteran women. Not only is it a day to recognize women veterans, but it is a day for women veterans to support one another and to share resources, build relationships, and spread awareness concerning the needs of women veterans. So we really, if you're a woman veteran, hey, thank you for your service, and we recognize you today, and we're going to send some extra luck.
I'm densing it down.
Okay, giving you a lot here.
It's kind of like an elf situation where he wrap it through.
Yeah,
I'm just like stacking snowballs of luck.
So we're gonna wrap it
for all these women vets because you got to hit them individually.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to throw a bunch of them at you here. Here, I got to see if I can bounce. Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think they were all right on the money. For all you women vets that are playing bingo right now, there's a little bit of luck. Hopefully you get a chance at winning this $5,849 jackpot.
Yeah, and it probably even be over that. We got a lot of folks enrolling by the time we actually get enrolled in the screen.
Well, it's kind of funny that the celebrity birthday that we're about to talk about.
Oh, we
literally just talked about, because the birthday of
Galileo,
of the guy who built off. Yeah, Galileo built off this theory.
Yes.
he was born a couple days earlier.
Yeah.
Well, on February 19th, 1473, Nicholas Copernicus, scientist, and he created the controversial theory that the Earth rotated around the sun.
Yeah, and he died for that belief, which was actually correct.
Yeah, it turned out to be correct. I think, really pushed us into the right step and scientifically. And
well, get us an accurate calendar too. I mean, very practical day to day for us to know that.
Oh yeah, well, it's Copernicus's birthday. If I can say that correctly.
That is correct. I believe you said it right. I respect it the way you said it. Here we go. Our next celebrity birthday is in 1924. Lee Marvin, who's an actor. I don't know who Lee Marvin is.
Just to let you guys know, if you're not enrolled already, it is a hump game on a Friday. Oh. It's game number 6 of 11. It is a lucky game. It is time to play some bingo, get enrolled, have some fun, because it is a chance to win a giant jackpot of over $5,000.
There we go. It's a Viking hump game on a Friday. Let's get after it here, guys. It is super lucky. If you're not enrolled, you might have missed out. Because there it is.
Because there it is. We're enrolled. And here we go. Get playing on this game number 6.
Look at that. So close to $6,000. It's $5,988 if you can get this done in 52 balls. Hey, there's Dr. Pirate back out there. Good to see you, Dr. Pirate. Shoeman, Miller Time, Yimmy, Bushta 2000, Mike, Seth. Bunch of you guys out there. It is super fun. I saw Money Pit out there. That's another good old movie. Here we go. Gino, Rivers, Bend Bar and Grill, and Ramsey taking really short work of that line prize. We should be right on track moving towards that jackpot. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah. Well, I think you were just about to talk about the next celebrity birthday.
Yeah, I don't know who Lee Marvin is, so I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, let's see if
I may know. It's so many times I know once I see their picture. Oh, yeah, I do know. I think he's played in a lot of war movies, a lot of cowboy movies.
Yeah, he was in The Dirty Dozen.
Yep.
He was also in Paint Your Wagon, Point Blank, The Professionals.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those character actors that's kind of that tough guy. That's what I think of Lee Marvin.
Yeah, that tough. He played a lot of those Western Army where you need that tough military type guy.
Yeah. I see him as a drill sergeant kind of guy. Yep, that's played that character very well. Lee Marvin, happy birthday, Lee. And the next one, this gentleman gets booed at least yearly.
Oh, yeah, at least once a year. I don't think he's actually that bad.
No.
If I'm being honest. It's just a tradition now to boo him.
Yes.
That's in 1959, Roger Goodell, NFL commissioner.
Yeah.
Every time he walks out for that first draft pick, always gets a bunch of boos.
Look who got the win.
Dr. Pirate.
Playing over at Beer Stubes Inver Grove Heights.
Let's see. It's actually pretty close right here.
It's going to happen?
And it's not going to happen. That means that jackpot's clicking over to game number 7, another lucky game.
Yeah, it is.
There's Julie over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Really good job. Julie winning that in 54 balls, only 2 balls away. That was
so
really close.
Julie.
Come back again. It happens so many times where you just barely miss it. Then the next game, they win the jackpot. I mean,
if you're that close on a hub game, you definitely want to play the 7-11 game.
Oh, yeah, it's a lucky game, 7-11.
Yeah, get enrolled in this 7-11 game here on a Friday. We got just over 3 minutes to get enrolled, and the prizes are going to be up over $6,000 once we get all enrolled. So, enroll early and often. The last celebrity birthday is born in 1966. Justine Bateman, actress on the TV series Family Ties. Her brother, of course, is famous too. He's on Ozarks, lead actor on Ozarks.
Yeah.
And, he's been in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, many different things.
But so this would be growing up, my childhood years. I just think about, and this is weird that I still remember this. Thursday night on NBC, right? So you started off with the Cosby Show at 8. Then Family Ties at 8:30.
Yes.
All right. Then at 9 o'clock was Cheers, and then Night Court came on at 9:30. Those 4 shows. That, as my childhood was, I knew Thursday night I was going to watch 2 hours of TV, and I wanted to catch every one of those shows. I loved all those sitcoms. Ages me, one, yes, and tells you a little bit about why I'm so weird.
That's great. I mean, she's been in a lot of different things. Just looking at all, was really big late 1990s.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure she was in some movies.
And now she still makes movies, it looks
Yeah.
like, up until, I think, newest one, 2021, Violet.
All right, already this year got one out. Well, she was I think the oldest daughter in the Family Ties. You know, it's interesting. I was watching. I don't know if the folks have watched any of this, but the WandaVision series.
Oh, I wanted to get into it. I haven't yet because I just haven't had the time with work, school, and everything else. But that's definitely a show that's on my list.
Yeah. So usually it's on Friday night when we're done with the broadcast, and then Gabe gets back from his basketball game and all that kind of stuff. Gabe and I, late night, will watch on every Friday night since it's been going on for WandaVision. We'll watch the new episode of WandaVision. And I think it was last week's, they themed it because they keep on theming it like they're in a TV sitcom, and it's been from way back in the 50s, then the 60s, 70s, and all that. And the last one was themed off of Family Ties. Actually,
that's cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, a little connection back to Justine Bateman. Happy birthday, Justine. What is her brother's name? Is it Michael?
Michael Bateman?
Is it Michael Bateman? I don't remember what his. I think that's wrong. Anyways, he's a super talented actor, funny guy. But I don't think it's Michael. Nikki will correct us probably before we find it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, Michael Bateman's a British journalist.
Oh, well,
Good to know.
good to know. If I ever need some British information.
Well, we have a day in history. It is on today in 1885. Here we are getting enrolled in game number 7. I mean, not getting enrolled, getting playing on game number
Jason.
7.
Oh, you keep doing
that does sound right. Jason Bateman sounds very familiar.
Yeah, you keep rolling.
Well, in 1885, Kansas became the first U.S. state to prohibit alcoholic beverages in its state constitution.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So they were the first. Here we go. Tanya over at Maple Lake Bowl getting that line prize out. That means we're working on this 33. Yeah, Tanya's been after at this lunch hour. That $33 large M, and then we're working towards this $6,154 jackpot if we can hit that in 52 balls. So, Kansas was the first on this day in 1885. Well, I don't think many of our players are participating in prohibition type behaviors during playing with us on Vikings Bingo.
Probably not.
Yeah, but
did you figure out? Was it Jason?
It's Jason. Yeah.
Jason Bateman?
Jason. Yep. So there you go. Cool.
There it is. I see 2 balls away. Our number 1 player in Vikings Bingo, Elsa. I also see TG Vikes always killing it during Vikings Bingo. Good to see TG Vikes.
Absolutely. I haven't seen Skol out there in a while. During the season, we saw Skol playing Vikings Bingo all the time. So, yep. Carla over at Buster's Sports Bar and Grill in Mankato. And that means we're got a really nice run-up at this jackpot. We'll see if that happens. Usually that's a pretty good sign.
Oh, yeah, having a full 12-ball run-up, really nice. Well, we have some funny
Yeah, so this is actually trivia. So our trivia story news kind of thing is a question today. So did you already look at it?
I didn't exactly. I don't know the numbers. So.
Okay. All right. So the question is, and if anyone wants to chime in on the app, if you're on the Player Connect app, you can message into us and we see. Hey, there's Austin over at the Great Escape in Minnesota Lakes getting it one. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
1 ball short, Austin. Oh. $49 for your troubles, but one ball short from that $61,000.
Basically, we're just moving. We're moving down one until we hit the jackpot. So next game we should hit the jackpot.
Yeah, that's not scientific, but I think
we were
feeling
2 away. Now then, this game we were 1 away. Now this next game we're gonna be 0 away. That's the goal. That's.
You gotta name it and claim it. There's no science or math behind that.
Nope.
But we'll send you out luck if you want some. Over 3 minutes to get enrolled in this next game here. It's a game number 8 of 11. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 games left in the broadcast. So make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you play. So here's the question. We'll go on to other topics and we'll let you think about this and try to guess. Just don't look it up. If you look it up, then the luck we sent you will be tainted. But so anyways, but here's the question, because we know Minnesota is the state of 10,000 lakes, right?
Okay, so there's 10,000 lakes.
Well, and actually, technically, I'll just go ahead and spill the beans on this. There's actually 15,291 lakes in Minnesota that are larger than 10 acres.
Oh, wow.
So we've been underselling it for years at 10,000.
They're 15,000.
Yeah. And, so irregardless of that, how many of those lakes, of those 15,291, are named Mud Lake?
137.
137. We got one answer. We'll see. I'm sure Nikki will chime in. Maybe we'll get Jennifer. We'll take a guess at this. She's a numbers gal.
We'll see. I'm gonna see which if I. Oh, see.
So
I was actually better guess than I predicted.
You're giving huge hints right now.
I am. I'm giving huge hints. I'm not that close though. I'm not that close. But I'm decently close.
While you guys are thinking of an answer, let's go over those Jackpot Hunter player standings again one more time. In 7th place, we got Alana, Sizzler, Honest John, Bad Flop Bob, Lucky Tim, Tooths, S. Grunny, AJ Cool 241, Daddy, Elsa Court, and Magic Mike, all tied up in 7th place. In 3rd place, we got Towley, Slappy, Fred, Trisha, Claire's, all tied up at 3rd place. Then in 2nd place, all to themselves, we got A.K. Lucky. And then in 1st, Mrs. Yags, playing over at Riverboat Depot in Sartell.
Yeah, well, here's these Jackpot Hunter location standings. In 6th place, we have American Legion Monticello. Also in 6th, well, there's a bunch of people in 6th place. Eagles Wantana, American Legion Fridley, the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park, Midtown Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, and that is your 6th place spot holders. Then in 4th place, we have South Street Saloon in Mankato. And also in 4th place, Moe's Mounds View. Then in 3rd place, VFW Austin. In 2nd place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. And then in 1st place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. I am just continuing to watch Riverboat Depot shorten that gap between Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and them.
Yeah, they are moving in that Jackpot Hunter standings. We'll see what happens. Balls are dropping here in our game number 8 of Vikings Bingo. We got $6,325 on the line if you can get that done in 52 balls. Trying to make short work of this line prize as we get rolling. That's always a good sign. We've been 2 balls away. Then we were 1 ball away. We're looking to nail the jackpot right here in this game.
Well, we're getting started with Boots winning that at Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel.
Nice
job. Good job, Boots. Good to hear that you got a little separation from Dora.
There we go. Let's go over those Vikings while we're working on this large M. The Vikings Bingo top 10 player standings in the state of Minnesota are as follows. In 10th place, we got Not Lucky and Wooly. In 8th place, we got Joni and Mrs. Yags. In 5th place, we've got Donkey, Mrs. T, and Alice. In 3rd place, we got Vinny and Brizo. In 2nd place, Mad Dog. And in 1st place is Elsa. Elsa's got 40,000 points. Mad Dog in 2nd place has 23,000. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of knowledge of the split there in Vikings bingo.
Well, we have a guess on how many are
do?
named Mud Lake.
Yes.
Well, Nikki says 5. That's a very different answer than what I gave.
Yeah, you gave what, 137?
137.
Yeah, 137. We got Nikki with 5. We'll see if anybody else takes a guess. Anybody on the Player Connect app chats in.
We're giving you till the end of the game to check in. Let us know what your answer is on this question.
Yes, on the question of Mud Lake. So it's how many of our over 15,000 lakes in the state of Minnesota, how many of them are named Mud Lake?
Well, I'm going to go over those right after we say this M-shaped winner. There is Stone at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. I was talking about how Riverboat Depot was catching them.
Not happening.
Oh, so close. Well, in our location standings, we have in 10th place, we have Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights. Also in 10th place is Boudreaux's Bar 2 in St. Cloud. There's Shrek winning in Pete's Inn in La Center.
La Crescent, I think.
La Crescent. Oh, I see.
We do have a La Center as well.
Yeah, La Crescent. Yeah. Just out of habit.
Yep.
Yeah, good to see Shrek get another win in this lunchtime. Well, I'm going to keep on going over those standings. In 9th place, Maple View Lounge 2. In 7th place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. And Frank's Bar in St. Paul Park. In 6th place, Monticello VFW. In 5th place, Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada. In 4th place, Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 3rd place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 2nd place, Sue's Penalty Box in Eveleth. And then in 1st place, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale.
Well, just a reminder that when you're playing Pilot Games, share those picks with us. We love to get the picks and see your faces.
We love to see the fun time that you guys are having.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be when you win a jackpot. We love it when we get the pictures of you with your jackpots, with you and your friend, you and your bartender, you and whoever, or you and your iPad. But you can do it like those folks, even when you're not just hitting a jackpot. You're just out there having fun with your friends.
Oh yeah, we
Send us
love
a picture.
to see that you guys are having fun out there, enjoying your time, playing some bingo. It is always warms our hearts.
That's right. At any time, just hold up your iPad, show us that you're playing some Pilot Games, and we will work to put you on screen during the broadcast on Facebook. We want to share good times with you guys because we have such a blast with our players.
Oh yeah, and where can you turn those in at?
You can turn those in at either you can share those with us on Facebook or email to jackpots@pilotgames.com. That's jackpots@pilotgames.com. Well, so the Wild, our partners in our new Let's Go Wild eTabs game on those iPads is got back on the ice on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then last night for a second game, since they just didn't have enough players that weren't on the COVID protocol, they couldn't play.
They literally couldn't play. And then they played that first game really understaffed, not enough, not really all their players not at full strength.
Yep.
And got a couple players back.
Yep. So got a couple more back last night, and they went and played the Anaheim Ducks, and they got their first win since the break. So they did a really nice job. It's impossible to measure exactly how much the Wild missed Jared Spurgeon on Tuesday night in Los Angeles, but was a clear example of how critical he is to the team. He now captains. It came just past the halfway point of the first period Thursday night against the Anaheim Ducks. With Minnesota holding a 2-0 lead, the Ducks were presented with an opportunity to skate with a 5-on-3 advantage for more than 1 minute. It was the kind of momentum that easily could have changed the entire momentum of the game, and not the good way for Minnesota. Instead, it was Spurgeon using an active stick and some solid positioning to force 3 clears on a single shift, short-circuiting the Ducks' 2-man advantage before it changed to get going almost single-handedly. Spurgeon killed off one of Anaheim's best chances to get back into the game.
Wow.
And they never led. The Ducks never led in that game. But in terms of reinforcements, more would appear to be on its way as 4 more players were removed from the COVID-19 protocol list and will be joining for the game on Saturday when we'll have game day bingo going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got Princess Fiona winning at Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel.
Got the whole Shrek crew out.
Good job, Princess Fiona, getting that win. Now we just need what's the guy's name with the short hair and
the Pied Piper?
No, not the Pied Piper. I'm blanking on his name. He's the first prince. He's super short, like comically short.
Oh. Yeah, I know. But we always got Donkey. Donkey's always playing.
Donkey.
And we had Shrek win a couple times tonight. Now Princess this afternoon, and now Princess Fiona is getting in on the action. Great to have the whole Shrek cast out here playing with us. Yeah, I'll have to think of. He's probably out there playing, and I can't think of his name. I apologize.
Maybe, because I'm pretty sure Princess Fiona's either Shrek changed or Donkey changed their name. I don't remember which one's playing at Route 65 Pub and Grub
in East Bethel. Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe it's someone completely different.
Could be someone else.
Yeah, could be completely wrong. Well, we're super excited to get back on Saturday, watching some Wild and being able to play some game day bingo with you guys. That's going to be a lot of fun.
We got a bunch of people one ball away on this large M of $37, and we're trying to get this done so we can get at this $6,500 jackpot. We got to do it in 52 balls. We have seen this go out at the exact same time before, and so we'll see if that happens. But, yeah, sometimes the one you need completes the M and completes the coverall.
There's Lisa L. over at American Legion Monticello getting that large M. And we're already clicked over in the ball count, so that means that's a $56 must-go coverall, and a bunch of people one ball away.
Yeah, nice coverall, and that means that's going to continue to grow that jackpot over to what that'd be game number 10.
Oh, yeah, there's Jack Pine over at St. Paul Park Legion. Good job, Jack Pine. I was about to say the matriarch
of the Pine family. He truly is. So it's good to have Jack out there with us. Congratulations on the $56 coverall win.
Well, with the pitchers and catchers reporting this week, a new baseball season is here. Arriving the 2021 brings mixed emotions for Twins fans who are excited by back-to-back divisional titles and an intriguing offseason, but impatient in the midst of an 0-18 postseason slump. I mean, it is super. Let's see
if that. Yeah, we're not rolling over.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited to see what can happen with that. We got a lot of draft assets, a lot of young assets in our developmental leagues. I forget what that's called in baseball.
In the minor leagues.
In our minor leagues. And so we have some draft capital to be able to, some capital to be able to make trades if we need any. I think the current roster right now can make a run in the playoffs and has the ability to. They signed a lot of really key pieces, and I'm super excited to watch some Twins baseball.
I'm not sure what's going on here as we're trying to get enrolled in game number 10 on the broadcast, but we still got a green light here on the broadcaster, so I believe we're on air, but we're just not getting the enrolling screen.
Yeah, I'll try one more time. Well, while we're waiting, let's just move on to Vikings.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings trudged through about 2 weeks of Kirk Cousins-less trade rumors. It was a good run. The last widespread nugget of gossip involved a swap of Cousins to the Denver Broncos for quarterback Drew Lock and draft picks. The hearsay quickly subsided because you guessed it. It was
unsubstantiated.
Yeah, it wasn't real. I don't think there was anything gonna happen there. We're fans of Kirk Cousins. I don't think there's anybody in the front office or anything that wants to really move off Kirk Cousins unless we got wowed by some crazy deal like receiving a player like Deshaun Watson or something where.
Well, between Deshaun Watson coming out and saying he did not want to play for us, and Zimmer, going on the NFL Network and saying, no, Kirk Cousins is our guy.
Yeah.
That I think that's what gave us that 2 weeks without without any of those trade rumors. But the internet just can't help itself, and they got them back going. But I just don't think there's anything. I think what really caused the Cousins sweepstakes to reignite was the wave of information about the Carson Wentz trade that happened yesterday. The Eagles quarterback was sent to the Indianapolis Colts for 2 draft picks, a 2021 third rounder and a conditional second rounder in 2022. The two, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, yeah, so Carson Wentz is going to be with his old quarterback coach, offensive coordinator at the Eagles when they won the Super Bowl, and that's the head coach, Frank Reich, at the Colts. And so we'll see if that can rejuvenate Carson Wentz's career. I think it's a great opportunity also to see Hurts get an opportunity to be QB1 in the Eagles. And I liked some of the things I saw I've liked some of the things I've seen out of Wentz years ago.
I think
but also Hurts.
Both people. I think Hurts is going to have that kind of development like a Josh Allen, where he has to run a lot more in his early years than develop as a passer. There's Carla getting another win in this final game of Vikings bingo. Well, I'm super excited about the Vikings, but I don't want to miss over this. It's super important.
Yep.
It's our charity spotlight of the week, and that's the Prairie Ecology Bus Center. It's an awesome thing. It's based in the southwest Minnesota town of Lakefield, and it's basically a mobile scientific school / laboratory / just educational. It's super awesome. It's the only program in North America of its kind, and it's based off a model that's similar in Sweden, and it helps teach a lot of school-age kids and adults about the environmental and natural sciences.
Really cool.
Super fun.
Yeah, very cool. And if you're playing at the Fat Pheasant in Windham, the Shed in Lakefield, or Mully's on Madison in Mankato, you're going to support that PEBC. And I think Tony was saying, I'll say this in a second. We got Vinny over at Shooter's Bar Fountain in Wyckoff taking that out. And we got a really nice run-up at the $6,600 jackpot. Yeah, so Tony was saying that the Fat Pheasant, right, was one of the very first locations to have pilot games.
That's awesome. Good to see that the Fat Pheasant's still going with us, giving money to an awesome charity, and has been doing it for a long time. Let's see. MML is only 2 balls away.
Let's see if they can do it. The anticipation, you can cut it with a knife.
Let's see. Oh, so close. Hot Scott only 1 ball away now from winning this $50 must-go coverall. And there it is. Douglas. Is it Liz? Yep, Douglas and Liz winning that. Liz at Eagles Mankato and Douglas at Sue's Penalty Box in Eveleth. Well, that's it for our lunchtime broadcast. But
no, I think we have one more game. That was game number 10.
Was
we
that
play
game
11.
Number 10?
Yeah, so that was.
I thought that was game number 11.
No.
Wow, I think the switch up just threw me off account or something.
No. Yep.
Well, that's awesome. We have another game.
Yeah, coming up.
Yes, we definitely have another game.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Gosh. Wow, I totally thought it was the last game.
No.
We have a whole nother game to play and get this. This is the last game, last chance to be able to get this $6,670 jackpot.
And what that always means on the bottom of the screen when that has a jackpot, that's what the jackpot is sitting at before you guys start getting enrolled for the game. So it's always higher than that number once they get enrolled.
Oh, yeah. No, it's for sure going to be higher than that. It's probably going to be in the 700s, maybe even 800s.
Yeah, for sure. Well, one thing I'm glad that it wasn't our last game because on Saturday when we're here with you guys, of course, we have Jackpot Hunter tonight from 4 to 6. Then we'll have Jackpot Hunter again on Saturday and Sunday from 4 to 6. But we will be with you guys immediately after on Saturdays, tomorrow night. After that 6 o'clock Jackpot Hunter, we'll be doing game day bingo with you guys from 4 4-8, leading right up to the puck drop with the Minnesota Wild, our great partners on the Let's Get Wild game.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things you get to do on Saturday when you play with us, not only win a bunch of money, but you also get PGL points, and we got our PGL standings.
It's big because there's only 2 chances a week where you can really get PGL points.
Right.
So these standings get super switched up every time there's a chance that PGL points. So if you miss any of these 2 days, Tuesday nights, or these game day bingos, you're really missing out on a chance to move yourself up into these standings.
Yeah. Let's jump right in it.
Yeah, well, those player standings: in 10th place, Lazio; 9th place, Diesel; 8th place, Louis; 7th place, Carhat; in 6th place, Bones; in 5th place, Nixon; 4th place, Sloppy; 3rd place, Lucky; 2nd place, Lou Bear; and in 1st place, Fishy 24. Been holding on to that 1st place spot for a
couple weeks.
Yeah, I think since basically the start, Fishy 24 has been in the lead.
Yeah, I think there might have been 1 week that someone else had the first week, someone else had it for a while, and then Fishy's been holding on to it since then. Well, we got under 1 minute left to get enrolled. Let me go over those top 10 locations in the state of Minnesota in PGL, and that's Roseville VFW in 10th place. In 9th is Sherry's Sports Saloon in Chatfield. In 8th place, Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. 7th place, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. Neeson's Gaylord is in 6th place. Vic's Bar and Grill in Moorhead is in 5th. In 4th place is Cabin Bar in Nicolette. In 3rd place, Clearwater Legion Post. In 2nd place, VFW Northfield. And, of course, the Deer Stand in Deerwood sitting in 1st place in those standings. I think Deer Stand has been in 1st since literally the first standings came out.
Oh, yeah, just been killing it, the Deer Stand over in Deerwood.
Yeah, but I will say this. I think there's many in that top 10 that are in striking distance. So anytime anybody takes a little bit time off,
Oh, yeah.
The standings move a bunch. It's still baby season here, season number 9. And we'll see how this all turns out. Well, balls are dropping in this first game. We're working on a $42 line and large M. And then we got almost a $7,000. It's $6,902 on the lucky last game of a Friday broadcast. If it does not go out here, it won't have a chance to go out until Monday at lunch.
Yeah.
Here it is, Wormy 31 over at Uptown Bar in Waverly. Uptown girl. She's been living in her uptown world. A little Billy Joel there for you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so just moving back to
we got to answer.
Because I had almost
we also got to do that too.
Yeah,
I thought that's what you were.
I moved on from the football thing. We moved on because I thought it was the last game, and I was like, we have to get through this stuff. But let's talk about that answer on the Mud Lake.
So the only two answers, the only two, and I can't answer because I already know the answer. The two we got was 137 by you, 5 by Nikki, and the actual answer of how many Minnesota lakes are named Mud Lake is 201. 201 of the 15,291 lakes
crazy
in Minnesota. Yeah,
well, there's a couple lakes in Minnesota that have like hundreds of it the same lake name.
Yeah, there's also 154 long lakes, and there's 123 rice lakes.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Lots of lakes in Minnesota,
yes.
The land of 10,000 lakes that we just found out is actually the land of 15,000 lakes.
That is true. Well, we're still working on this large M-shaped pattern. You were going to say something about Vikings.
Yeah, I was going to talk about what do you think is going to happen? I would move in, not Vikings, but with the Eagles trading Carson Wentz to the Colts, do you think the Colts are going to revive Carson Wentz's career?
I actually think they will. There's Miller Time getting another win out there at Lake's Bar and Grill in Lake Crystal, and let's see if it happens. Oh, that means that's rolling over to a lunchtime on Monday, but a nice $64 coverall on just a 25-cent card to end out our lunch broadcast. We'll see who gets that with them. And very appropriately,
Shrek over at Pete's Inn in La Crescent. Good job, Shrek, winning that in 57 balls. Man, everyone was so close to getting that jackpot. Really good few games that we had. I mean, super fun.
I thank everybody for making a great Friday lunch broadcast. Thank the whole that we got the whole cast of Shrek here playing with us today. That was super awesome. Our partners, the Minnesota Vikings, everything that happened here.
Well, yeah, remember that we're going to be back on Saturday playing Game Day Bingo's back.
That's right.
It's back. And so Saturday night, we'll be here playing some bingo after the 2 hours of Jackpot Hunter.
That's right. We're going to play 2 hours leading up to the puck drop. So,
oh, yeah. Remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, eat a salad.